Whether you are new to driving in the snow in Colorado or an experienced driver here, there's always something new to learn. We sent News 5's meteorologist Lauren Brand to driving school.
I'm new to Colorado, originally from the South, so I went out driving with an instructor at National Driver Training here in Colorado Springs. Caleb and I focused specifically on braking.
Do make sure you know what kind of brakes your vehicle has. If you do have anti-lock brakes, you just push down with hard pressure and hold it. It might make some noise, it might push back on you. Be prepared for that. If you do not have anti-lock brakes, you do what's called threshold braking, which that means you brake till just the point before you start to slide. Everyone says to pump the brakes, but when you do that, you're going to start sliding.
The other thing I've noticed is there's a lot of hills here, and there's a lot of the times there's a big sheet of ice. So what would you recommend doing in that situation?
Some of it is a little bit of timing, because sometimes you have to have your momentum to get up the hill, but make sure you ease off as you get towards the top, so that way you don't just go careening over, because you can't see what's on the other side.
If you start to slide to the side, you kind of steer into it. So if your back end is sliding to your right, you kind of steer to the right to keep yourself in line. If your front end is sliding, more so ease off.
When the roads are bad, give yourself at least 10 to 14 seconds of brake times. This is assuming you're only going 35 miles an hour. 5 to 8 seconds is recommended for drier and more powdery snow. And for rain, you want to allow at least 3 to 5 seconds of brake time. In studio, meteorologist Lauren Brand, News 5.
Lauren, thank you. We received Facebook pictures and comments from viewers who have damaged vehicles. Ashley Daniels commented saying now she has to replace her whole rim. Well, since so many drivers were slipping and sliding across our area yesterday, I wanted to find out just how much of a difference snow tires really make. So I spoke with some tire experts to see for myself. Plus, I wanted to know the difference in the cost. The first thing they told me is that snow tires are much softer than all-season tires, which gives them better traction. So the softness of the tire is what makes it able to grip the road better.
Correct, especially on ice. The softness allows it, because the tread pushes the water and the snow out, the softness allows it to adhere better to ice or regular road, which ultimately is giving you that traction you want. For example, race cars use super soft leather or rubber so that they can adhere to anything around the track. It just sticks better and it gives you a better grip.
All right, so what about the cost to you? Well, the manager told me the price of snow tires is on average between $30 to $50 more per tire. He did point out, though, that since snow tires are softer, they're not going to last you as long. That's why some drivers have tires for winter and tires for the summer. If you want even more traction, you can have metal studs added to your tires for between $15 to $20 per tire.
They say that it can stop your car up to 20 feet faster if you're going 50 miles an hour. So it's significant if you're looking at it from that. Most people use it though for traction when they're going up a hill, or if they live in the mountains, they need that just a little bit more so they can get up that hill. Maybe the snow's a little deeper, or they're fighting the ice that many of us fought yesterday. And it allows you to have that traction.
If CDOT puts a traction law in effect during bad weather, you must either use chains or have enough tread on your tires. The law requires the tread must be 3/16 of an inch. So simple, right? Well, there is an easy way to check it. Put a penny upside down in your tread. If you can see any of President Lincoln's head, it is probably too thin to be legal. If your tread gets too low and you cause a crash, you could get fined more than $130, and that jumps to more than $650 if you block the road.